This is Brother Ron, and welcome to We All Be News Radio and TV, the news-free Dixie for the 21st century.
That was awesome.
With Stay Stand, Curtis Poole.
Rose Jazz Band. Let's hear it for him. That was such a great start to our evening. Again, thank you so much for being here tonight. One announcement that I forgot to make at the beginning, which I need to make at all these events, I realized restrooms. This is an old church, so it's kind of weird. Restrooms, if you go down some of these hallways, they're directly behind here, or if you go down the hallway, there's a few more. So So thanks so much for being here. The Rose of Attn was a great start to our evening. Before I go any further, I want to thank all of the organizations that made this possible. My Purpose Music is one of the partners. The Lynn Henry Turley Memphis Center here as well is a co-sponsor, directed by Dr. Charles Hughes, sitting right down here in front. So thank you so much for your support of this. Thank you so much to Dr. Carol Blanks and the music department for making this possible as well. Thanks to all the students who are performing on stage, and all of the Curtis and 2 students who are taking tickets, making sure everybody gets in, taking care of the band, doing everything that needs to make tonight run. So thanks so much to Ellie and Jack and Ken over here. But now is a really exciting time of the night. So are y'all about ready for something else? I am too. So I've heard a lot of music in my life, but I've never had the opportunity to hear this band. So I am ecstatic about what's about to happen out there on stage. And I'm equally as they set up, I'm equally as excited to introduce you to somebody very special, to somebody who this night would not have been possible without. Ron Hurd, many of you know.
Come on out. I'll come out soon.
He does amazing things. I'm just sort of astounded at everything he does. We first met because of our joint love and sort of passion for how much we need to support Jimmy Munster in this town and understanding jazz tradition.
I'm talking.
So we became kindred spirits from that, but as I got to know him, I just became more and more astounded with everything that he does. The sheer will that he puts to make things happen, good things for the city. He's been running the Jimmy Munster Jamboree Festival all week. A lot of great events to celebrate really the father of jazz, not only in the city, but probably the first jazz educator in the world, Jimmy Munster. And so, is he coming upstage here? No, come on. So it's really my honor, and so I'm going to have him introduce the band. Because there's nobody else I can think of in the world who's better suited to introduce this band, the Summer Arkestra, than my good friend, Ron Hurd.
Give it up for Dr. John Bass. Give it up on. Give it up, Dr. Bass. Come on, everybody. Give it up. Give it up. All right, Dr. Bass is a very modest brother, man. He's a very modest man. This man is resurrecting the jazz legacy in Memphis himself as well. You are resurrecting because this brother, I said brother, trust me, he's my brother. We look different. He called him Albano John.
That's right.
You know? But he brought back Charles Lloyd. Charles Lloyd did not play in Memphis since 1964. He brought him back with Judy Quinn. He brought back George Colvin. He brought back Earl Mayburn. And he's bringing back, he basically manifested together this historic concert that you're a part of. You bear witness to the historical debut of Sun Ra Arkestra in Memphis, Tennessee. Give yourself a round of applause. So with that said, I gotta give this brother his due. Not just flowers, but all his due. Sing his praises, be a part of his choir. So on behalf of the We All Be Group Incorporated and the Jimmy Munster Jamboree Festival Enterprises, I want to present you with the 2018 Jimmy Munster Legacy Award presented to brother Dr. John Bass for a life dedicated to excellence in music and music education. He is part of the 40th tradition. Give it up.
Take it away, man.
All right, let me get y'all situated. Y'all in for a treat. Y'all know y'all in for a treat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna warm up a little bit.
Okay, go.
Okay.
All right, start.
Give it up. Let me start here. Let me just say that Sun Ra was a big fan of Jimmy Lunsford. Sun Ra appreciated Jimmy Lunsford's showmanship, his discipline, and his dedication to black excellence. Because black power really is unity and solidarity. So when you are working together with people that look like you and got the same interests, anything is possible. So I want to give that. But Sun Ra, who was Sun Ra? Let me tell you how Sun Ra saved my life. About 20 years ago, yeah, I'm old a little bit. 20 years ago, my freshman year at Washington University in St. Louis, Missouri. I didn't say Missouri. I didn't say Missouri. I said Missouri. Take a look, it's all online, okay? But I had a freshman foundation class in 3D studies. This guy named Giuseppe Peroni, this Italian-American from Boston, used to get into me for being a so-called smartass. Because his class was on Mondays at 8 a.m. And you know, you're a freshman in college, 8 a.m. after the weekend, it just ain't happening. Your mom ain't there to wake you up, get up and sit the calendar. I want to be here. Okay, so one day when he did, he showed a film called Space is the Place, featuring Sun Ra. And I never saw this before. I saw this dude like in space pajamas playing for the Great Pyramids with a keyboard. And he's saying, space is the place. Space is the place. Space is the place. And here's the thing. It was me and this other black guy in the class. I ain't gonna name his name. I ain't gonna embarrass him like that. He was sleeping, and I was watching. He woke up. He said, what the hell is that? And went back to sleep. I said, what the hell is that? And was intrigued. So I had found common ground with my teacher. He gave me my first jazz tape to listen to. I thought jazz was a thing for just sophisticated white people, the beatniks. I didn't know that people that look like me made that. They're descended from that slavery thing. So with that said, he gave me stuff on John Coltrane, Dinah Washington. My first jazz album was Kind of Blue. And I started listening to Sun Ra. And it was amazing to listen to. Because his sound was amazing. Because Sun Ra made his earthly debut May 22nd, 1914 in Birmingham, Alabama as Herman Poole Blunt. Now, he's from Saturn. Let me get it right. He's from Saturn, right? But he made his earthly debut here May 22nd, 1914. He was a music prodigy. He's from Birmingham, Alabama, Saturn, Alabama, whatever you want to call it. Was a music prodigy, was professional by the time he was a teenager. Got a full scholarship ride. He studied under Professor James Fess Watley. He was like the Jimmy Lunsford of Birmingham. Trained so many professional musicians out of the high school, industrial high school. But Sun Ra got a full scholarship ride to Alabama A&M. And he said that he was kidnapped by aliens. Now, I think he was kidnapped by the Klan in Alabama, but we'll go with the alien thing. And he said the aliens told him, we'll let you go, and we'll give you your mission. You got to teach the world how to love beautiful things and beings. You got to tell the people who they are. You got to save the planet from itself. And that's what he did. His name is interesting. His mom was really into magic. So he's named after this guy named Black Herman, right? The famous black musician from the early 20th century. So he was an alchemist. He was a universal person. He was a manifestor. And his career ran the gamut of American 20th century music. He played everything, country, blues, spiritual, jazz. One of his people he worked for was Fletcher Henderson. Are you familiar with Fletcher Henderson? Fletcher Henderson is the connector. To me, he's kind of like a mystical person. He's from Alabama, but yet he's the guy that introduced the world to Louis Armstrong, the saxophone. Louis Armstrong back in October 13, 1924 at Roseland Ballroom. Because a sister from Memphis, a Memphite named Lil Hardin Armstrong, kicked him out of King Oliver Band and sent him to New York City to be in the best jazz band in the land, and everything changed. That's a sister from Memphis that did that, Lil Hardin Armstrong, his second wife. Give it up for her. We just honor her. The jazz on the bill, we playing about the young jazz. So with that said, Sun Ra played with him. He played with all these people. But what I love about Sun Ra is that people dedicated their lives to what he was doing. He saved and empowered the people that society neglected and looked down upon. He gave people empowerment by teaching them not only how to play, but also how to create their own instruments and how to create their own reality. So I got to thank Sun Ra for that, because it's so empowering to know that space is the place. When you're talking about space, you're talking about that thing between your ears called your mind, your imagination. You can manifest whatever you want. But Sun Ra is the father of Afrofuturism music and funk music. he was one of the first people to play synthesizers back in the 50s. He played this, right? People like Sly and the Family Stone, Parliament, Funkadelic, George Clinton, Prince, Maurice White, who's from here, Booker T. Washington. You know what I'm saying? Earth, Wind, and Fire. They were all Prince, all these people were influenced by Sun Ra. I remember looking at Rap City on BET back in 2000. They were interviewing Outkast. And Joe Clear said, what y'all reading? What you reading, Andre 3000? I read about Sun Ra. What you know about Sun Ra, man? 3 years later, Love Below. That's a blueprint from Sun Ra. One of their best-selling albums. So, with that said, also I want to acknowledge Curtis Pulliam, if he's here. Brother Curtis, stand up. He's a Memphite now, but he actually recorded with the legendary Sun Ra back in the day. Great trumpet player. I embarrassed myself, but he's a great trumpet player. Also, I want to honor our 2018 Jubilee Homecoming Court. We got Brother A.K. Abioto, he's the king. He'll be playing with the Sun Ra Orchestra tonight. Got Sister Tony Green, she's the queen. That's the queen of the international blues. She should have a brass note on Bill Street soon. I'm going to put that out, I'm going to manifest that. And also our princess is Sister Tonya Dyson, the founder of Soulsville Festival. And our prince is Brother Dr. Steve Lee, who is the founder and director of the Memphis Jazz Workshop, continuing that tradition. Okay? And our posthumous king is Brother Isaac Hayes. And our posthumous queen is Dr. Lula Hession. So we got to remember folks that gave back to us. They never forgot about us. What they said, are y'all ready? Are you ready to be entertained? Are you ready? I can't hear you. Say it. Ready? Are you sure? Boys and girls, solid. I'll be quiet, get started. John Gilmore, look him up. John Gilmore stayed with Sun Ra for 40 years. He was John Coltrane's favorite saxophonist. And Pat Patrick, the successful baritone saxophonist and composer and arranger, actually left his family for Sun Ra to play his music. His son, DeBall Patrick, became the first black governor of Massachusetts. So, reround it. Are y'all ready? Are you excited? Get ready, boys and girls, soldiers and laymen. I bring to you the one and only from the cosmos, the famous intergalactic Sun Ra Arkestra.
I'm taking so long. Take it.
Thank you very much. It's one time. As I explained to you, someone was protege of the great Fletcher Henderson. Someone was committed to the big band and to the legendary big bands, which traveled what we call the Chicken Circuit throughout the song. That's right. Many of which the names are not known. One of those legendary bands was Jimmy Munster.
Yeah!
Those who frequented the Cotton Club, the Savoy, and the Ring up in Ball. That dude didn't watch out. The Count had to watch out. Chick Webb had to watch out. It was here from Jimmy Munster.
Right!
One thing that's in common with Jimmy Munster and some orchestra at this point is that Jimmy Munster was a saxophonist. That's right. And he had one of the great sax sections of all time with the greatest lead alto, Will Smith.
Yeah! Will Smith!
In that tradition and following Sunrise concept, where he spent hours and hours transcribing Fletcher Henderson recordings, using different tape recorders to get different overtones. So the tape recorders, the overtones are different, therefore the sounds and notes are different. You couldn't really tell because the overtones created in one show or goes to Marshall Allen spent numerous hours transcribing the music of Fletcher Henderson also, and Jimmy Munster. Right now, what I can do for you, play for you, Marshall Allen's transcription of Jimmy Munster, I'm Alone.
Oh, yeah!